Hello and welcome to Art24's weekly music show on France 24. Today I'm joined in the studio by the most British of French musicians.
Got big dreams and a big heart. Want a cute chick and a cool car. Make it electric, don't have to go fast. Is she pricey? Then we won't.
Singer-songwriter and videographer Maddy Street cannot be put into a box. Her sound blends together rock, pop, rap and electro, from swag-heavy tracks to songs full of introspective, autobiographical lyrics. Now Maddy Street joins me in the studio to tell us more. Maddy, welcome.
Hi there.
Thanks for being with us. And before we delve into your new EP, we have to talk about a big album release of the week, a surprise one, in fact. Are you a fan of Kendrick Lamar?
I am a fan of Kendrick Lamar, indeed.
Okay, well, there's some rap on your EP, so we'll be getting into that as well. Now, this surprise album dropped at the weekend, and it's called GNX, and that's a reference to the car on the cover. Now, it's a Pulitzer Prize winner's 6th studio record, and it's a true homage to his California roots, with a very heavy dose of West Coast rap. Now, there's no official music video yet, but we can get kind of taste of what to expect from this album trailer. Take a listen.
Reincarnated with love. My Gemini twin back powering up. No more handshakes and hugs. The energy only circulate through us. Everybody must be judged. But this time God only favoring us. 20 years in, still got that pen dedicated to bare hard truth. The headache can speak with a vigilant tongue. The predicate this time is fuck you. I'm carrying heavier hearts right now. I can power live for the Olympians too. I'm carrying various darts right now. I deserve this bitch like tiramisu. See, we go body for body. I hand you a body. I'm probably a better masseuse. I really don't bother nobody what they running by me if I gotta clear out the rest.
Now, it's a busy few months ahead for Kendrick, who has 7 Grammy nominations under his belt and is also set to headline at the Super Bowl halftime in the new year. A reminder, I'm joined in the studio by Maddy Street. Now, Maddy, as I mentioned or kind of made a reference to in the beginning of the show, you're a British, born to British parents, grew up in Normandy.
Yes.
You make music in English, but also in French.
Yes.
So I'm wondering, is there kind of one language that lends itself more to a certain genre, like pop or rap?
Absolutely. I think French plays really well into rap. Like the rap French scene is massive, and it's because French is such a poetic language. Whereas when we think of pop, we think US, we think UK, and so English plays into that a bit more, I think, yes.
Okay, well now you've actually just dropped an EP, well, this end of this year, called Heart Choices. It feels very grounded, very self-assured, and it's a mixture of poetic, autobiographical tracks, as well as some real powerhouse songs, such as the one we're about to listen to, called Switch Bitch.
Call me streaks that go both ways. Going this road, you're bound to stay. Can tell your mom it's not a phase. I'll tell her, but you're on my face. I'm like the blues brothers on a mission from God. I saw the light in her eyes when I took her for top. Down my mind is praying I find the right spot. This will send me to hell, but Lord knows I won't stop. Nintendo her with a purpose. Pressing every single little button. Damn strong on top. Real princess at the bottom. If you're feeling cocky, we can flip it like a bottle. Never need to stop. Keep it going like a...
So that was Switch Bitch from Franco-British musician Maddy Street's new EP, Heart Choices. Now, Maddy, another track off the EP is Loud, and as the title suggests, it's this very raucous blend of rock and rap. I believe that this song is also a reference to religion in some way or other. Can you tell us more about that?
I wouldn't say it's a reference to religion, but it's more of a defense mechanism for queer people who sometimes hear religion as an excuse for homophobia or for queerphobia. And so it's more of an anthem to kind of power through that a bit, I think, yes.
Now, you're also just played at the Paris Festival, one of the best festivals, I have to say, this time of year. It's called Les Femmes Sont Mêles, or you could translate it to Women Getting Involved, Women Getting Stuck In. The festival really strives to give visibility to women as well as the LGBTQ plus community in the music industry. I know that this is something that you are passionate about. What more needs to be done, in your opinion?
Well, more women and more queer people should be put forward in festivals and programmed at concert venues more. You can see that the percentage of women in queer folk is still quite inferior to the number of men on stage, and I think there are more and more acts that are really interesting and should be given a chance and be put forward more, absolutely, yeah.
Now, you also have a very strong visual identity. We were talking about this earlier, but you direct or you co-direct most of your videos. What do you kind of look for or strive for when you come up with a concept of a music video?
For something that I think I find amusing, and that I think is very specific and original to me and to my story. And I like to always add a touch of humour in what I do. I'm not always super serious about everything, and I think that's important as well. And that and something dynamic I think that's what would resume what I try to put forward, yes.
We can definitely see your sense of humour in the music videos. They're fantastic. Now, another act that you might have heard of, they have a quite strong visual identity as well, and that is the Franco-Lebanese duo Tales and Ahlam. Their songs are a fusion between Middle Eastern sounds and house music. Now, I caught up with DJ Bab and Célinatique in Paris, talk about their EP called Boussa. Take a listen.
Hello, this is Tales and Ahlam. We are live and direct in France 24.
Boussa means kiss in Arabic, and we wanted a very light name to share the love and represent what we are and what we want to do with our art.
Yeah, Boussa is like a kiss, and our music is a kiss to you.
Dakhilo is a very familiar expression that we use in Levant world to pamper someone, to to express our love to someone without the word, without saying I love you.
I choose for Dakhilo to use the Chicago house mixed with Rai, the Algerian music. So we try to blend it in the very 90s vibe.
Me, when I was younger, I used to listen to a lot of Lebanese music because my parents are Lebanese. I was born in Paris. My mom used to bring from Lebanon as CDs and cassettes. Of course, Kulthum. Fayrouz. I personally love, on the top, Abdel Halim.
The track Love You is the kind of disco track, 80s disco track. We decide to do like a music video, but like the artisanal way.
For example, for the flying hair, it's a hair dryer that does it.
We try to show you how you can make a music video with zero money and a lot of fun.
But it didn't really cost zero money.
So it was Tales and Ahlam. We were enjoying those music videos right now. Now, Maddy, as Célinatique was saying during that interview, she was kind of sharing some of her musical inspirations from her family. Now, growing up in a British household, but in France, who were some of the artists you were listening to and that inspired you?
Mainly rock on my dad's side, so The Who, Rolling Stones, Beatles, Fleetwood Mac, obviously bands like that. And my mum would listen to more soulful, funky disco stuff, so Aretha Franklin and stuff like that. But then I listened to a lot of rap when I was a teenager, and so that's everything sort of combined into what I do now.
We can hear this mix. Was it French rap you're listening to, or both?
To be honest, mainly UK, US rap. I don't actually listen to that much French music, a bit, but not as much as English stuff, no.
Okay, now, last year you actually won the Pernod Ricard Prize for Best Live Performance. What do you love so much about performing on stage? How does that kind of blend back into your studio recordings?
It's just so much fun, to be honest. Feeling what you feel on stage, and when you see that people who, because I'm still an emerging artist, so a lot of people don't know who I am, but they come and they discover something that they really enjoy, and you can see in their faces that they're having a great time. I can't just even describe that. It's so much fun. And so I've brought that back into the studio, and it's made me write things that maybe you could call slightly more extreme or slightly louder or things like that, because I want to recreate that sensation in the studio that I feel when I'm on stage, yeah.
Okay, well, we could definitely hear that in your music as well. Now, we've come to the end of the show. It's gone very quickly, and I want to thank our guest today, Maddy Street, for coming to speak to us on France 24. As I was saying before, the perfect France 24 guest, the English and French mix. Now, speaking of live performances, they're going to be supporting French band Naïve New Beaters at Paris' Olympia this week. And also, you can see their performance at La Boule Noire, another great venue in Paris, and that's in February, am I right?
On the 12th of February, exactly.
Okay, great. Now, you can also catch them on tour across France as well. Now, before we go, just enough time to tell you about a big new album release from Nigerian superstar Wizkid. Now, Mariah, meaning I See Joy, is a tribute to his mother and is his most personal work to date. We'll leave you with the track Piece of My Heart, featuring American R&B singer Brent Faiyaz. Now, for more arts and culture, you can head to our website or social media. There's more news coming up on France 24 right after this.
Make a man craze. Nobody ever do it better than this. Drunk on your love and fit to make a man chase. And if I ever hurt you, I mean, well, what I gotta do to make you know it's all real. If I could, I would keep you to myself. Enough to separate the feelings where we they feel. Nothing